Welcome back to the Tool Crib. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a blade swap on a brand new Leatherman Surge. This one I got off of Etsy from KietCutomKnives, and this is a Magnacut blade. Now, there's a couple different versions of this. He has a sheet foot blade and the standard clip point that I chose. Now, because it's a custom maker, it's really tough to tell whether or not it's going to hold up. There's no advertisement as to what the hardness is or how well the heat treat is done on it. So hopefully it's going to turn out well. I'm more concerned at the moment how well it's going to fit up. Now, in the past, this is my daily driver. This is my Leatherman Surge EDC. I switched this one out for an M390 quite a while back, and I have yet to do an update video on it, but I can tell you that I have used this quite a little bit, and it has held up incredibly well. In fact, since I got it, which has been close to a year now, I think, I haven't had to sharpen this once. That being said, I don't use my knife blade on my Leatherman Surge as much as I have in the past, because a lot of my cutting tasks today are done with utility knives more than anything else. But I have put it through its paces, and it's held up pretty well. So you can see that the geometry on this one, the M390 is more closely resembles the grind that you get on the standard Leatherman Surge. This one is left a bit thicker on the end here, so we're going to see how well it holds up and how well it cuts. So let me get the vise in here. We'll set this up. We'll get it switched out. We'll see how well it fits. Okay, to kind of do this more hands-free, I'm going to be using my fine Versamag magnetic vise. This is not an inexpensive tool, but it is absolutely worth it if you need it. This is what I use on my drill press for a lot of stuff. And I cut a couple pieces of rubber here so that we can protect the finish on the Leatherman Surge. So let me set this up. We will get this snugged up a bit, and then we can get some T10 security Torx. This one is a set from Northern Tool, and this one I'm going to be using the Klein 32510. This is the security bit Torx set, or security bit set from Klein, or one of their versions. So we'll get this set in here. We'll set the other side, and oh, we're on the wrong blade. I need to flip this around. This is the serrated blade. Not paying attention. All right, let me get this flipped around and locked back in place. There we go. And now, if I can get everything aligned here. Hard to see sometimes when you're off angle like this. Okay, so let me get this one out. This should be a very, very easy swap out. So we'll set this down. We'll pull this blade out. Set that to the side. Get our Magnacut in here. And let's just take a look at this real quick. I got to remember to put this washer on. The dimple on here on the standard blade, or the regular Leatherman Surge blade, is a little bit wider. So hopefully that indentation is going to work well. It may be done a little bit too deep there. We might have a problem with it catching a little bit. But nonetheless, we're going to try it and see how it works out. So I'm going to set this washer on here. And we'll get this set down, and then see if we can't fold this into the case so we don't cut ourselves. Bring this up. Make sure that I'm not cross-threaded. There we go. I might come back here later and put a little bit of blue Loctite on this so that it doesn't back off on me. Sometimes these can be a little difficult to get apart depending on how seated the Loctite is on there. Let me try to get that tension set. We'll pull this out here and see how it works. I think I got it a little bit tight. Let me try to back this off just a touch. And I'll tell you what, let me get this vise out of the way now. I want to use those rubber pieces to set this on instead of putting it on the table like that. So I had a little bit of an edit there. Video got interrupted, but I've gone ahead and got this blade installed now. And the fit up on here is very, very nice. The lockup on there is done incredibly well. There's only one thing that I don't particularly care for, and that is on the back side here. I think I need to polish that just a little bit with some emery cloth in order to smooth the back side of this out, because I think it's a little rough. When we disengage the liner lock, it has a bit of a grind to it that I don't really care for too much. So can kind of hear that. The lockup on it is really nice. It's just that when it disengages, it's a little rough. So I think I'll go back and polish that up a bit and try to finish that out a little better. Now, I very much like the idea of switching out the blade on the Leatherman Surge for an aftermarket blade. One of the things about the Leatherman Surge that I've never really cared for, I don't remember talking about it. I mean, it hasn't been detrimental, but it's just something, it's a personal preference thing. It always has this recurve in the blade, and it's something that it's kind of a pain when you're trying to sharpen it up. You have to be really careful about how you're sharpening it. It just doesn't sharpen as uniformly as this blade is going to, I assume. So the lockup, again, very nice. Get rid of that, just a little bit of polish work there. That detent seems to hold in pretty well. I was a little concerned about maybe that wasn't going to work that well, but no, it fits up there very, very nicely. So I'm pretty happy with that overall. Now let's see how this blade performs. Not too bad. That thing comes out very, very sharp. It's done a very, very nice job on this. I really like the fact that they left it in the standard stainless finish instead of coating it with like a DLC. I think it works better with the Leatherman Surge, and I'm pretty happy with this one. If it holds up anywhere close to what my M390 has, then I'm going to be incredibly happy with this blade overall. So for those that are interested, there are options that you can get for a much improved blade for your Leatherman Surge. My name is Ben. You've been watching the Texas Tool Crib. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next one.